Alright, we're going to pick this video up where we left off on the last one. Steering column's in, ignition switch is in and wired. Gonna go back in the dash where the factory one was supposed to be. Steering wheel's back on now. Now I gotta get the header back off and build the linkage down there to the rack where it's gonna connect. Then I gotta cut this header up and have a buddy help me make it fit. Unboxing video from Speedway Motors. Haha, it's my Amazon package. I didn't realize that they got these things from them. It's my 1 3/4 pipe to redo my headers. Interesting. Now, you know what's funny about this? I had looked at Speedway before I ordered this from Amazon, and Speedway was just a little bit more expensive. Yet it's their stuff that Amazon is selling. That's hilarious. Now, here we go. See what we can make out of this. Alright, we're making a little bit of progress here. Made some wooden dowels to keep from wasting the good steel to get all my measurements. Now I'm in the process of cutting them. Got the first one cutting in, and I gotta cut the next one. And here we are. Well, at least there was one tube I didn't have to cut. Oh man, you know, you'd think as many tri-fis and stuff that they make for these cars that they would make a performance set of headers that has good ground clearance that would clear a rack and pinion setup. But no, everything that clears the racks are all ridiculous little partial headers and 1.5" tubes and all this other crap. Oh well. Alright guys, I finally got the header back from Doughboy's Custom Fab Shop. I just got to get a little paint on these areas, and we'll be ready to put it back in, see what she'll do. Finally get to hear this thing go down the road.
So what you doing?
Huh?
What you doing?
Just trying to barely deburr the edge of this.
What's that for?
This is the set screw I keep trying to put in.
What does it go on?
Where does it go on? The shaft.
You gotta tell your fans.
What?
You gotta tell your fans what you're doing.
God.
It's 9:20 at night. He's got secret stuff going on in there. All the tools out. The light hanging from the hood. Here he comes.
You better quit.
Doing more secret stuff.
Yeah. Alright guys, after a ton of cussing and fighting and everything else, headers are on, rack and pinions on, it's drivable. Be taking it to the track Sunday to see what it'll do like this before I do anything else. Still got to put the disc brakes and all on that I bought so I can at least do a burnout. Got a line lock too, gonna get that on here too. Alright, something else I heard about the converting the 55 over to rack and pinion. A bunch of guys were saying about how horrible the turning radius is on them after you convert them over if you don't change the steering arms. So I picked up, and this was something that I couldn't seem to find on the internet anywhere, was part numbers and who actually made them. So maybe for the next person that's looking, these came from Eckler's. There's the left one. There's the right one. They bolt on in place of the factory ones. These are, I believe, inch and 5/8 shorter than stock, and supposedly fixes the turning radius, makes it better than stock. I got the rack on today and drove it around the yard, and it drove just fine to me without even putting these on yet. So I'm gonna wait for now. I guess I'm used to the way that it already steered before. I had the steering column that they put in it was a power steering box, but it didn't have any power steering on it. So it didn't steer real great, and this feels just the same, but better already. So like I said, I'm gonna hold on to these for a while. And also, they were cheaper at Eckler's than really the only other place I found them was eBay. Like I said, these were hard to find. Not much info on them in the forums or anything. They did come with instructions, but check out these awesome black and white pictures that you can't hardly even tell what's going on or what's in them or anything, but they came with instructions. So we just watched a video, and you get to see what some people look like basically when they're on crack, I guess.
Yeah, that's some ADHD. Do you need some of my 72 milligrams so you can, calm it down, buddy? That was some ADHD moment right there.
There's this guy on this other channel that we won't mention. It's been talking mad smack here about how his Pacific Princess was going to run it over. Well, we're getting ready for him. I'm a little behind and kind of unprepared. I thought I'd be further along than this, but stuff keeps coming up every week and weekend, and hadn't got where I need to be. But we're going to be ready. When I get done with him, he's going to be saying, "You sank my battleship." And after the 55 gets done with the Love Boat or the Pacific Princess or the Battleship or whatever it is he thinks he's calling it, Super Skull is going to take care of Dr. Fear. Oh yeah, I'm going to get me some of Dr. Fear. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for the likes and thanks for the comments. We'll see you next time.